Welcome to Sports Update on Trust TV. I am Emmanuel Fashimi. We'll be looking at some stories this evening on the program, and we have a whole lot lined up on the program this evening. And tonight, the second UEFA Champions League first leg semi-final game between Borussia Dortmund and PSG will be coming up. So we'll be looking at this and other stories. You know how we normally do it on the program. We start from home because they say charity begins from home, and it is the Workers' Day celebration still ongoing. I believe some of our workers, some of our parents, brothers and sisters are at home relaxing, while some of us are in the office doing what we know how to do best. All right, let's start from the Glass House and the MPFL, where right now the NFF disciplinary committee has finally taken their decision in the game between between Enyimba International and Doma United. That game was played at the Aba International Stadium, that is Aba Township Stadium in Abia State, where that game actually it was awarded. Enyimba won that game by a lone goal, getting all the 3 points. But after Doma United filing a report to the disciplinary committee of the NFF through the MPFL body, the league organizers, and now a decision has been taken, and that the decision is that the game, both teams share the spoils by getting 1 point apiece and cancelling out or the one goal awarded to Enyimba to take all the 3 points. And I have Noel Sampson joining me on the show this evening to look at this and other stories on the show. Noel Sampson, welcome to Sports Update. It's a good news, and it's a good one that we have. The decision has been taken on this very issue. The NFF disciplinary committee right now has taken a decision that game, both teams should get 1 point apiece.
Yeah, I think it's a very good one, but I think more needs to be done, because why medicine after that? Because why taking decision when you know the host after the game? Why not take decision at that point? So I think the NFF need to invest in many other technological equipment where to show maybe if the score if goal is offside or it's an handball, where you make that decision straight on the pitch, not after probably like the other team has to go and write, has to go and complain. No, they don't need to complain. That decision need to be made there on the pitch after the match or during the match. You have to, even though you have to take 5 minutes to make sure you check every angles. If it's an offside, if it's a goal, if it's not a goal, if it's a handball, then you can make that decision. So me taking it that long, I think it's quite discouraging for probably the players and all the team members, because now you're not even sure if your appeal is going to be taken into consideration. So why not make decision there instantly instead of taking it take a long time before you can make an amendment?
Okay, from what the referee says after the game, actually when that goal was awarded, it was an offside goal, and the other team, Doma United, protested, and the referee has to go to the OB van to watch the replay. Though we have not gotten that is a video assistant referee equipment in the league. We have not started using VAR in the Nigerian league, but we have the OB van, the video, those who broadcast the game. Now he watched it, and he said from the report that after each game the referees also have to write their own report. And from the referee's report, what was there that he said after he watched from the OB van, he discovered that the goal was an offside goal, but because of Enyimba officials and the fans were around him, fear for his life, he had to actually award the goal. So now, after looking at all this, the NFF disciplinary committee actually chunked off that goal and top of the goal and gave both teams 1 point apiece. Yeah, this really we need to still work on some things actually, because now I don't think the situation where the officials of the home team will be with the ref to make decisions, because it's going to influence his own decision. Because as you said, he was scared of his life for his life. I mean, so why would they go with him? You can see we have other advanced league which we model our own league after, like the Premier League, the Spanish league, the Italian league, and the French league and German league. No official either from either the home team or the away team has to be the ref. He has to go to the VR to the screen by himself, look at the ball,
And look at the play, what happened, and he and his own the officials, the VAR officials, make decision. So I don't know why the officials of Enyimba had to go. If I have to be even the committee, I would think I have to punish the officials of Enyimba, because
I think they were actually punished. They were fined, I think, $1 million.
So why should you go? And why should you go? Because you're intimidating him. And you see, we need to work on this thing where we know where we have issues of work with. Whenever you go play away, you are scared of winning the home team, because of you are being scared of being attacked or being bullied or something else. So I think these are things we need to work on it, because I think we should be able to come to your own place and beat you 5-0 if I play better than you. If you need to come to my place, I've been 2-0 if you play better than me. I shouldn't be scared of going to your place and winning.
Okay, let's see how that goes. It was a good one coming in from the NFF disciplinary committee by taking a decision on this very matter. All right, let's leave that story. Let's look at this story coming out from concerns Paris 2024 Olympic Games. Now we're talking about the women's football, where Morocco is set to replace Zambia if everything goes as planned, or if everything is not resolved as soon as possible. Zambia might just be thrown out of the women's football event of the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. Why? Because the Zambia Football Federation right now, they are having a lot of crises facing them. And you know, FIFA has always warned and frowned at every country's association, football association, that no government interference. But as it stands now, government is actually interfering into the affairs of the Zambia Football Federation, and because of that, their women's team might just be thrown out of the women's football competition of the Paris 2024 Olympic Games.
Yeah, I support FIFA for this decision, because the NFF should be an independent body on its own, so they should not be the one dictating or involving in the decisions being made by the boarding organization of any country. So I support it. If the Zambia government cannot take themselves off their own FA, they cannot take themselves off the FA, and let the FA make decisions that I think it's a good one. They don't use this to punish and let the Moroccan teams which the FA is more independent to go to the Olympics.
To go to the Olympics, but it's going to be a painful one for the likes of Barbara Banda, who was instrumental to their qualification after that 2 goals in the return leg in Morocco. So let's leave that story and go straight to the Italian Serie A. It was a good one. It was a good weekend for Nigerian Super Eagles players in the Italian Serie A and other clubs of Europe. But we will look at the Italian Serie A, where our own Super Eagles striker Victor Osimhen made the team of the week over the weekend for the Italian Serie A game for Napoli, where they played the 2-2 draw against Roma. He got a goal from the spot in that game, but he was fantastic. He was a handful for the Roman defense, and because of that, he earned a place in the team of the week in Italian Serie A. Yeah,
it's a very good one for Osimhen. I'm happy seeing him back to his best form, and actually Abraham also scored in that game too against Napoli.
Abraham is not in Nigeria. He plays for the English national team. We know he's Nigerian, but he plays for the English national team. So he does not play for the Super Eagles.
Either you like it or not, the Nigerian blood flows in him, so he's still in Nigeria. So it's a good one for Osimhen, because prior to the Nations Cup, he hasn't been in much good form, and during Nations Cup, he played well. He played, but not to the level of expectation where fans expected to play up to. And now, after coming back from the Nations Cup, injuries and one or two things also, I'm happy that he's in his great form. Either you like it, when Osimhen is on his good day, he's a player you have to give that cap to. You have to just, he's a player where he's on the field. Either if he doesn't score, he makes sure he creates chances, or he frustrates the defense to make sure his own teammates score. So it's a good one having him there, have him at the team of the week.
Okay,
We just pray, the season is over, I just want him to leave the club and go to somewhere else where he can be appreciated well.
Chelsea fan, you want him back? You want him in Chelsea? Look at him.
I actually don't want him in Chelsea. That's what it is.
Where do you want him? Arsenal?
I don't probably because Chelsea now are not in the best of they're in a trying time. I don't want him to be in that trying time with us.
Okay, you don't want him to join the struggling
yes.
of the Blues. Let's see how it goes. Congratulations for Victor Osimhen making the team of the week, and I was surprised that one player wasn't there too. That is Ademola Lookman, who was also instrumental for Atlanta over the weekend. But good, congratulations, like I said, to Victor Osimhen making the team of the week in the Italian Serie A. All right, let's still stay in Europe. The big one will be happening tonight. Noel Samson, last night, Real Madrid did the job against Bayern Munich, but another big one, big cracker, is coming up tonight. Two finalists. They've never won the Champions League before. Both of them have gotten to the final, losing it. This time around, it's going to be a repeat of the group stage fixtures. PSG away to Borussia Dortmund.
It's going to be a fantastic game. You can see I'm with my PSG.
Already with your PSG jersey.
So it's going to be a fantastic game. But I think I support Dortmund today for the because I want them to actually go far in this competition. Probably
go to the final.
Yeah.
This is semi-final.
Yeah, I want them to go to the finals. But I know it's going to be a really big game between both teams. But I know if you check when you look at book, I know the book. When you look at the books, PSG
on paper.
Yeah, PSG should have an edge over Dortmund. But you can never say this is football. You can see how Dortmund played against Atletico Madrid. They lost in the first leg, and second leg they went and they won the game and qualified against to the semi-final. So it's going to be a fantastic game. I can't wait to watch the match this night. Okay,
can't wait to watch the match. Let's look at one player, Kylian Mbappe. It's just one goal. It's 50 goals of UEFA Champions League goal, and he's bound to continue scoring and create record. At what age? Getting 50 UEFA Champions League goals last time against Barcelona. Now tonight, he's going to be instrumental for PSG because if PSG wins the Champions League, it's going to be a big parting gift for Kylian Mbappe.
I think this is going to be one of the best, one of the most pressured match he's going to play for. He's going to play in this guy because if this goes well, this is going to be his last season in PSG. So I think this is the last. This is last season. Well, things can change. I think they've not signed anything yet.
I don't think Kylian will remain in PSG. So no matter what, the verbal agreement and everything is there.
So I think he wants to. The fans also want. They want him to give them. They want him to give them this gift before leaving. And so I believe
he wants it more than the fans.
Yes. So I think he's going to play everything. He's going to do everything possible within his own power, humanly, to make sure they qualify for the final. So I just pray he doesn't get injured, and I pray his intentions comes true. But for me, I want Dortmund to win the match.
Okay, you want Dortmund to win the match. We will come back to that, and why I will ask you for the prediction of that game, the scoreline. That game will be coming up by 8 p.m. tonight, right there at the Idunna Park in Germany. We will come back to that game. All right, let's leave the Champions League and quickly talk about another sport quickly, where these hostilities will start in 3 days' time, right there in Senegal, Dakar precisely, where our own River Hoopers have arrived Senegal for the BAL 2024 tournament. That is Basketball League Africa. River Hoopers, who are Nigerian champions, landed in Senegal just days back, I think yesterday, for this tournament. The tournament will be starting on the 4th of May and it will run to 12th of May, and then the last series of this game will be will come up in June. For River Hoopers, they are Nigerian basketball champions, and right now they are in Senegal for the Basketball League Africa.
Yeah, it's a very good one. We hope they present us well and make sure they go far. Another thing I want to say about the Nigeria Basketball League, it seems they need much more coverage, because I don't think most Nigerians even know we have a league, the Basketball League in Nigeria. So you need much more coverage, much more publicity to make sure that people watch. We talk much about the Nigeria Premier League, but we don't know. We have the volleyball, we have the handball, and we have the basketball league. So we think we just need to work. They need to work on their publicity. I think it's going to be a good one for them.
Okay, it's going to be a good one for the Nigerian Basketball League. I can tell you, Noah Samson, that Federation has been going through a lot of crises, and that is why maybe we are not hearing anything about the league. But River Supers are the champions of the Nigerian league. That is for the 2024 season. They are in Senegal already for the BAL Basketball League Africa competition. They will come up against the US Monastir of Tunisia and APR Rwanda. All of them are in the same Sahara Conference. From Sahara Conference, the top two teams will qualify for the finals, which is bid for June this year. All right, let's look at some transfer stories on the show quickly. This time around, we will start with Arsenal. Jorginho, where they've seen the need. That is, the management of Arsenal have seen the need, and they are ready to offer Jorginho a new contract. He has played 23 EPL games this season with no goal, just 2 assists.
I think
23 EPL games, no goal, 2 assists.
But at least he's doing his work, probably shooting the defense of Arsenal, and probably, you know, trying to give those passes, contributing to goals also. He might not be the one giving the assist.
2 assists, but no goal.
What if I give the pass to you?
Compare Jorginho of Chelsea and Jorginho of Arsenal.
It's getting old, you know. So you can't compare him to get younger. It's getting old. So probably if he's contributing, but he's not the one giving the assist. So actually, if you watch some of their games, he's actually giving balance to the midfield of Arsenal team, and it's a good one. I'm not sure.
So is it balanced now? They want to give him a new contract.
Yeah, if he doesn't give the balance to the team, how can they be able to score? How can they be able to defend well? So these are things they are looking. The management is looking at. So it's a very good one for him. I'm sure, but I know he's not going to be a first team player. He knows that he's going to
come next season.
Yeah,
even this season.
Yeah, it's not that a first team player, but it's something where, you know, when you need the experience, you just bring him. Okay, guy, come and help us shuffle this and
his experience couldn't count against Bayern Munich in the Champions League.
Bayern Munich, they're much more bigger. You know, the experience Bayern Munich have, you know, is when it comes to success, Bayern Munich are more successful.
Come for you.
They're much more successful and bigger than us now when it comes to success. If you don't like, and when you talk about the experience, I said it before the match against Arsenal. I say Arsenal, when you talk about the actual form now, Arsenal is going to beat Bayern Munich. But what
experience-wise
is those experience, and it worked out there. You can see the likes of Thomas Muller, Harry Kane there. All of the experience played out there in the match. We all saw it. Arsenal play better, but at the end of the game, the winner is
experience counted against them. All right,
they need him there.
For Jorginho, I believe he's ready to accept a new contract from the management of Arsenal. 23 EPL games, 0 goal, 2 assists to his name.
Why emphasize on the 0 goals?
I just have to look at that. All right, let's look at this one before we go back to the UEFA Champions League tonight. Former Manchester United coach Ralf Rangnick wants Bayern Munich job. We know that Thomas Tuchel will be leaving Bayern at the end of the season. Now, when this guy was with Manchester United,
what did he do?
A lot of persons complained, and he was named in Nigeria here. He was called the PE coach, Physical Health Education Coach, PHE.
I'm not sure if Bayern Munich are in
their right frame of mind.
Yeah, they should.
Or they don't have their thinking cap on their head.
They shouldn't give him the coaching role. If I have to be management of Bayern Munich, why not keep Tuchel there, and he continues with bringing him when he was in Manchester United? What did he do? But you can see the work of Tuchel when he was in Chelsea. He won Champions League final, Champions League, the Super Cup, and also the World Club Cup with Chelsea. Now he's now in Bayern Munich. He's at the semi-final of the Champions League, though they didn't win the league season. So you can see Tuchel has different what I call success in his career. Same way when he was in PSG also too. He did enough for PSG. He took them to the final where they played the final against Bayern Munich, where they lost 1-0. And same, he won the French league with PSG. So you can see his success with different teams he has worked with. But this guy has worked with Manchester United. After then, what have you heard about him?
They say he's the master of the tiki-taka. He brought
What did he tiki-taka anything with Manchester United? What are they tiki-taking?
All right, former Manchester United coach Ralf Rangnick says he wants the job the vacant post where Thomas Tuchel will be leaving at the end of the season in Bayern, that is Allianz Arena, the Bavarians as they are called. Let's see how that goes. Talks will be held between him and the management of Bayern Munich. Let's go back to the UEFA Champions League tonight. Another player we'll be looking at for Borussia Dortmund this time around is Jadon Sancho.
Yeah,
who left Manchester United on loan, and now he has been doing well for, at least he's back to life, he's back to form.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, actually, I felt for him when he was outcasted from Manchester United first team, and now he's doing well. I think the only issue they have is the money they signed him with. They are trying to, Manchester United are trying to recover it back from Borussia Dortmund. I think he's been a fantastic for. You can see his contribution to what he has been doing for Manchester for Dortmund, and I think he's going to perform well this night again. Okay,
he's going to perform well this night again for Borussia Dortmund. Now that game is open. What is your prediction, your scoreline?
It's going to be either a draw or probably a very okay.
Just take one. I'm saying not either a draw. Take one.
Okay, 2-0, 2-1 in favor of Dortmund.
2-1 in favor of Dortmund.
Yes.
Okay, what if it doesn't happen? PSG fans should look for.
No, I'm only predicting. I'm not trying to say it's not. Only trying. I'm just gonna making a prediction. If it happens, okay. If it doesn't happen, fine.
Okay, if it doesn't happen, fine. If it happens, PSG will be. Well, let's see that game. In my own prediction, well, let the best team tonight wins. That is all I can say. For Kylian Mbappe, for Jadon Sancho and co, the best team will carry tonight. And you know, the Champions League, it is always a night of the champions, and the champions come up to do what they know how to do best. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for joining me on the show this evening.
The pleasure is mine.
All right, that is the much we can take on the program this evening. I am Emmanuel Fashimi. Say thanks for watching.